Welcome, it's cold outside, we're in Holland. We're at the end of January, almost February. The tulip season just officially opened in Holland. And we are at Borst Bloembollen. Come in and I'm showing you what they have. This is where it all starts. The bulbs that are harvested this summer are now being prepared to be planted and to go into the greenhouse. After their cold period that they need, the sprout is already coming out now, so it wants to flower, and that's why it needs to be planted as soon as possible to go into the greenhouse. Actually, it even already starts to make roots. Here you can see, hidden under the skin, the first roots are already coming out. There are two big ways to grow tulips. That's on water and that's on this trays. They pin the tulips just like this. After planting, the trays are filled with water and they are put in the cold store for around 2 weeks. That's the time where they develop their roots, as you can see over here. And now they're finally in the greenhouse. Here we can see the tulips which are planted in the soil. On top there's sand, there's a river sand that's really heavy, and underneath you will find the black soil. Yeah, there it is. The reason that the river soil is on top is that the force of the roots is so immense, otherwise it will push the bulb up and it will just tip over. By the way, did you notice that amongst the tulips there are a lot of flower circus fans as well? And even some of them, they're wearing a hat, just like me. Look, here they are. A tulip grower uses every square centimeter. That's why I need to squeeze in here. And actually, they're using every square centimeter twice. Because here at Borst Bloembollen, they're not growing on one layer. There's a second layer as well. The tulips, after they come out of the cooler, they start out here, no direct sunlight. And after a while, once they have adopted, they will go to the second level. And here, after 3 weeks in the greenhouse, the tulips are finally harvested. Come. Here the specialists know exactly when to pick the tulip. It's just a small sweet spot how they recognize it. And for this variety, it's the tip. Once the tip shows color, they will harvest it. And some tulips, like flower circus, like to stand out. And that's why they flower a little bit earlier, like this one. At the moment there are over 40 varieties flowering at the same time. That's a logistical nightmare. But not at Borst Bloembollen, because they have a computer system that exactly knows where a variety is. Because all those tables you see here are turning around and turning around. Let me show you how they fix this. On this computer they exactly see where the varieties are. The nice thing of a tulip is that it develops really quickly. In the greenhouse already, maybe 1 or 2 days difference. And that's the nice thing about a tulip. Even in the vase at home, every day it's something different. A few percent flowers a little bit earlier. They just pick them by hand and put them in those carts. This is a special cart because you can flip it over, so the tulips are standing upright. And somebody really wise told me it's not because it's growing towards the sun, it's growing the opposite way of the gravity. So it doesn't even matter if there's sunlight or not in the dark, it will bend if you just lay it like this. Next to the single flower tulip that we all know, there's also a double and many others, but also very special shape, like this one. This one is a crown-shaped tulip. This one is called Crown Dynasty. The tulips are harvested with the bulb. They put them on this conveyor, so they get bunched by a special machine. First of all, they go upside down and the bulb will be cut off. These bulbs can be used as planting material for next season, because inside there's a tiny new bulb already developing. This special machine sorts the tulips by cutting stage and by a length. So every tulip has the same length that goes into a bunch. Here the tulips are sorted by 10, the exact same length, the exact same cutting stage. And once it's finished, it's like voila, onto the conveyor and ready to be packed. Here the tulips are packed by 50 pieces in a paper wrap. All the same length, same height and same weight. And with a sticker on it with the name of the variety, the weight and the length of the tulip. And here we have those 50 different varieties all together in one big cooler, ready to be picked and shipped to the customers. Double tulips, crispa tulips, also known as fringed tulips, single tulips, double fringed, crown tulips, parrot tulips, and for the people who can't choose which one is the most beautiful one, mixed tulips. And hereby we come to an end at our tour at Borst Tulips here in Holland. We've seen many beautiful tulips. If you want to see more beautiful tulips, follow them on social media. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Flower Circus. See you soon.